Your contact is in place. Our man in Burma, or Myanmar.
Whatever. Where do I find him?
A rooftop a few blocks from the embassy. Says he's under a large red sign. To respond to the phrase, a bright cold day in April. We've updated your OPSAT. To be clear, if you kill anybody, this mission's over. If you slip up on this one...
I'll find a fallout shelter and learn some prayers.
I'm glad you understand. Be good.
Hey, what's up? Welcome back to this ghost walkthrough of Splinter Cell. I really like this level. I think it's one of the most creatively designed levels in the game. Be careful when you get up to here. If you go too far towards the ledge, they'll be able to see you. You want to make sure that these two guys move on. Give this guy a little bit of time to get past you because he can hear you, because you have to speed up a little bit to get over to this plank here. So give him some time to pass so that he won't hear you. When you get up to here, make sure you shoot this light out. This light will cause you a lot of problems if you don't. So just shoot it out. Nobody will know. Well, hopefully nobody will notice. As long as they're far enough away, they won't notice. And then you can just kind of climb across here safely. Now this part here, I seem to always alert somebody. Not full alert, but at least, you know, to the first level of alertness or what have you. This guy here, he turns around and goes back. We have a couple of things we can check out here. We got some goals, notes, whatever. But this part's freaking dumb because this guy always seems to hear me. No matter how far I let him go, you have to make this jump across here. He always seems to hear that, and I don't know if there's anything he can do about it, but whatever. He'll be suspicious for a few seconds, and he'll give up his search. But we want to walk slowly across here and over to the right side where we can drop down and continue forward.
He was breaking the curfew. Those are the rules. See you there.
You might want to be careful here, because this guy is... We're trying to get down that manhole there on the left, but this guy's looking straight at us, so we have to kind of wait till he moves so that we can get through this light. And then just kind of wait right here, and hopefully he'll move on soon enough. There you go. And then he should turn around and go back, and when he turns his back, then we should be able to get in without being seen. Alright, there we go. Doing pretty good so far.
With a big fish. I hope the general has the nerve to follow this through. The general would skin himself alive.
I think I've found what is probably the easiest way to take care of these guys, to get past them. It takes a little bit of patience, but you can get them all in one go. You don't have to use, you know, 3 airfoil rounds to get all 3 of them or anything like that, or anything crazy. You just have to... We actually have a new gadget that I'll show you here in just a second. But you want to get up to about this point. Some of these guys have lights on their heads. They have like headlamps. So you can't get too close to them. Even if you're in the darkness, they'll turn around and see you. But this guy won't come any further than the light there. And eventually he'll turn around and try and catch up with his friends. There we go. So anytime that guy gets, you know, curious and kind of comes back, just hang back, let him take a look, and then continue forward. Eventually they'll all go to one place where the three of them will just kind of stand and have a conversation. That's what we're aiming for. Here's the new gadget I was talking about. It's a diversion camera. It's actually pretty sweet. I'll show you how it works here in just a second. Now, it looks like he went around the corner there. Don't go forward. Just hang back behind this gate. He's going to come back around. So we have to wait for him to come back and then leave again, and then we'll be clear.
I don't think we can beat the Americans. Of course we can hurt them.
Set up here. They're just going to sit here and talk for a while, so let's sneak up just on the outside of the light. Get as close as we can before they can see us, right about here. And then aim right over here. Shoot the camera with right click. Then knock these guys out. That smoke will keep them occupied for quite a long time, so it's pretty nice. Alright, so we got all three of them. Now we just need to hide their bodies. Okay, so once you've hid their bodies, you come this way, and you look up here, you'll find a nice little ladder here for us to climb out of this sewer. So let's head up this way. Watch out as you're coming up here. That guy sometimes will be looking down the manhole, so you have to be careful. But just hook a left real quick up this ladder. And then if you look above you, there's a pole that you can climb on. Just jump up there and grab that. This guy shouldn't be able to see you up here. Make sure you scroll your wheel all the way back when you drop down so that you'll drop quietly. And then we should be clear. Let's jump up here. And let's go and meet with our contact.
It's a bright, cold day in April.
Good, good. Take this, okay? You're late, but you're here. Okay, we need to do this quickly.
Go ahead.
That map will show you the general's office in the courtyard.
I thought it was the ambassador's office.
It was, but some Chinese general has been using it. You can see for yourself. You get into the embassy grounds through the rear service entrance.
Is there a gate?
Yes, but a delivery truck will be pulling through shortly. You can sneak in past the truck, no problem. But you only have one chance at it.
Solid work.
I'm very good at my job. Okay, bye-bye.
Alright, so we have some new goals and some new data to look at, so look at those. The data is a map of the area we're going into later. If you want to look at that, it's there for you. Alright, so right off the bat around this corner, be careful. There is a guard. He will come backward to patrol. He has a headlamp, so you gotta stay away from this guy. He'll end up going through that door there on the right, and then we should be clear to move forward. Now you see that guy who's up on that second level there? He can be pretty troublesome. I'm going to knock him out because he's freaking annoying.
There's something going on.
Comes down the ladder here, and then he patrols down this alleyway here, and he comes back towards you. He'll stop before the end, so I like taking him out. Can't go too fast to catch up to him because he'll hear you, so just hit him with an airfoil round or something and run up behind him and knock him out. And just hide the body. Okay, wait for this guy to turn his back, then come out here into the light, get through it as quickly as possible. And now you can kind of see where the light and dark areas are. Just stay to the dark areas. And you should be able to get through this without anyone seeing you. That truck up ahead is the one that the contact we met with was telling us about.
Can we give the papers a rest?
This protocol comes directly from Feirong. Let me see your ID. Thank you.
And you might have to wait just a little while in order for this truck to finally pass, but you're going to want to probably wait until it clears out before you try to proceed. You could shoot a sticky camera like up on the truck there, because there's a guy and a dog patrolling on the left, and it's always kind of a gamble for when you want to take off unless you can see where they are in their pattern. So you could do that, but usually after the truck passes and then I wait for this guy to turn around again, generally they are at a spot where I'm able to get by. That's what I've found through trial and error. So see, they're on their way down the next alleyway there, so we are safe to continue forward. Now these dogs can be pretty annoying. We'll probably have to shoot this one with a sticky shocker. I've done this a couple of times, and it seems like every time, almost no matter what, he catches my scent right around here. But maybe I'm going to get lucky this time. Maybe I'm going to get lucky. That'd be freaking awesome if I could get past without having to deal with that dog. Looks like I got lucky. No, I did not get lucky. Okay. So, dog caught my scent. He's going to start coming after me, and he won't stop. He will follow you to the end of the level. So, we're just going to wait for him to show up and then shoot him with a sticky shocker. And for some reason, the guy who was patrolling with the dog doesn't seem to care that his dog is no longer there. But anyways, get your laser mic out because we need to record this conversation. Get about as close as you can right about here. Don't worry if it doesn't come on right away. It takes a second for the conversation to begin.
I will call you back from my car.
Good Lord, Fisher. That's General Kong Ferrong.
Good Lord. Who's that?
He was the chairman of China's Central Military Commission until '01. Very high PLA mucker.
A Chinese general talking to Nicolaides isn't good news.
Whatever he's going to say when that conversation resumes just became our highest priority. Stay with him. Time to get invisible. Anyone so much as sees you and the mission's over.
I don't know why they try to give that foreboding sort of warning to Fisher there, because we're already in complete darkness, no one can see us, and we can record the second half of the conversation from the exact same spot. So don't worry about it. He'll pull up right here, and you get the second part of the conversation.
I hope your performance goes well. Take care.
They're going to execute the soldiers.
Sounds like it.
You've got to stop them. Rendezvous with Cohen. I'll forward her the coordinates for Mook.
Mukzobo.
Right.
Auspicious hunting ground.
Damn straight. The time for subtlety is past. I need to get this to the Joint Chiefs. See if this means war.
Alright, so you can see there's a camera over here, so just gotta stay away from that side of the map. Go ahead and check for the new goals if you want to. Anyways, come back this way. This is actually a pretty good time to go forward as soon as those guys are crossing each other. Now, even there's a lot of red light over here on the left, it's actually darker. So come over here, right around the corner, and wait for that guy to move to his next spot, which is right there. And then we should be able to just sneak right past him. Stick to the left. And now we actually should be good to proceed all the way to the end of the level. They should be at a certain point in their patrols where they won't be able to see us climbing up here and climbing down the other side. There we go. And just meet up with this chick here and you're good to go.
We gotta go. Grab hold of something.
There you go. That is how you beat this level without alerting anybody or killing anybody. Thanks for watching. Peace.